Hi, welcome to part 5 of my platformer tutorial series. And today we're going to be going over how to wall jump. So I was planning on making this on the player, but I believe part 6 will do some player effects and some cool stuff with that. But the reason why I didn't do that is because I realized we didn't get to wall jumping. And so I'm going to have to erase a bunch of this stuff. So this is some stuff that I was doing when I was practicing for part 6, basically, I guess, because I didn't know we didn't do wall jumping yet, so let's do that. What is wall jumping? Well, let's say we wanted to make a little level where there's this. We can duplicate this where we went in the last video with our bouncy and lava stuff. Well, let's say we want to have like a wall here that's straight up, and we want to bounce up the wall when we go onto it. Seems kind of weird, but believe it or not, almost all platformers have that. And so we're going to add that today. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if I go over here and I'm climbing up this, and then I'm going to climb up the slopes because we can go down slopes now. And we can bounce up on this bouncy and die on lava. So we want to get over this. Like that, nice. Now we get up here, and we can't really get up this wall. But what if we could bounce up that wall? Well, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to grab an if-else statement, and we're going to put it basically at the end of everything, kind of. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to be checking to see if the up arrow is pressed, basically when we're still against the wall. And if we are pressing the up arrow, then we want to, that's not a if-else statement, that's an if statement. So we're just not going to be like checking if we're not pressing the up arrow, who cares? We're just going to be checking the up arrow. But in this if-else statement, we're going to be checking the if x, the x vel, so the x velocity, if it's less than 0. So if it's less than 0, then that means we're going to the left. And if it's greater than 0, then it means we're going to the right. So if we're going to the left, then, if we're going to the left, then we want to see if we're pressing the left arrow, so we can bounce up that wall. So we're going to put a if statement in there. That's going to be checking if we are pressing the left arrow. And we can also check to see if we're pressing the right arrow in the other statement. And what that left and right arrow is going to do, if it is true, if we're actually doing that, then we're going to, if the left arrow is pressed, then we're going to set the x vel to 8. And if the right arrow is pressed, then we're going to set x to -8. So we're basically just going to bounce off that wall. So if we just try that right now, we're just kind of bouncing against the wall. It's basically, we're not bouncing off the wall. When we're hitting the wall, we're just bouncing, which is what we want, but we also want to move upwards. So to do that, we'll set y vel to 8. But we're not going to set y vel to -8 down here, or we'll go into the floor. We want to also set it to 8 there. So we just move up. So now we can actually bounce up the wall because it's propelling us upwards when we do that. And we can bounce up the wall this way too, which is good. But what I'm going to do is, in case we're not pressing that key, let's just say I was here and I just push against the wall. I want to stop moving, basically. So I'm going to set x vel to 0 here and here. And so that should be a little better. And that's about it for this video. We learned how to do wall jumping. Next video, we'll do our player movement. So we're going to make the player a little bit better. We're going to do a special effect, make him have kind of a tail. And we will also hopefully get around to be able to change this movement speed because it's kind of slow. and the jump height and wall jump stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe and also follow my CanCode account at -CanCode. See you later.